It is undeniable that Kobe Bryant is leaving a legacy behind in our area.
Tonight, we're hearing from another local legend who had a very close relationship with the NBA star. Natasha Brown joins us with Sonny Hill's story. Natasha?
Well, you know, Kobe Bryant's death, along with the death of his young daughter and 7 others on board that helicopter, has struck a heartbreaking chord with people all around the world. But no one is more heartbroken than a Philadelphia Sports Hall of Famer who helped to teach the basketball legend the fundamentals of the game and life at a very young age.
I was numb, disbelief.
Like those around the world, Sonny Hill is still trying to come to grips with Kobe Bryant's tragic death. But unlike many, for the former basketball player and longtime WIP radio host, Kobe's loss couldn't be more personal.
When Joe came back to Philadelphia after his career, he brought Kobe to me. About 14 years old.
When Kobe's father ended his professional basketball career after playing in Italy for several years, he brought a young Kobe to the Sonny Hill Basketball League in Philadelphia, a place he himself had played and learned the game.
So he actually started off in my developmental league, which is for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. I saw him evolve in each one of those programs, and I was a part of the evolving of him.
Hill reflects on a secure teenage boy with an indefatigable drive to learn the game and be the best.
We hear the stories about Kobe getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and working on his craft all the way through. That was the genesis of it.
Sonny Hill recollects the last time he saw Kobe a couple of years ago after Kobe had written his first book. A touching exchange seared into his memory.
Kobe would always give me a bear hug. So he gives me a big bear hug and he says, "I have something for you." He says, "I have a signed copy of my book."
Another bear hug moment came on the basketball court during Kobe's last game in Philadelphia against the 76ers. So many moments, from a young Kobe to the iconic legend and philanthropist. So many more stripped away in an instant.
There was so much more that was in store for us as a society if this giant of a man had been able to live his life beyond 41 years.
Well, Mr. Hill shared the Sonny Hill philosophy with us, one that he says Kobe carried out so well in life. You use basketball to teach young folks, to mold them into better human beings, and then teach them to reach back and try to bring others up. And Kobe, he says, was the epitome of that. And it was just an incredible interview. He mentioned your name as well, just as a man who loved the game and loved his league.
No question.
Yeah.
No question about it. Mr. Hill, I tell you what, he's one of my mentors, one of my heroes.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. In the Hill League and the Baker League, they were second to none back in the day. To have Kobe as a 15-year-old or whatever playing in that, it was something special. So Mr. Hill was there from the beginning.
That's where it all
and
started.
He's inspired so many people. That was nice that he helped us out and told his story.
Yeah,
Thank you, Natasha.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it.